Comedy talk at its worst. It's the Lunatic Radio Show.
Welcome to the LR Show. That would be Lunatic Radio. I'm your host. There's my other host. There's your other host, Chris, way over there in the beautiful city of New York, where it looks like he's at the end of winter with the scruffy beard and beanie.
Very cold.
Hosting the radio program. Yeah.
Very cold.
Still already in February? All right.
It's like 20 today.
20 fucking degrees in New York. Yeah, word up. A lot to do on today's radio program. Yeah, I guess a lot to talk about. Whatever. It's the end of February. No one gives a shit about this month anymore. We're done. On to springtime.
What happened to the foam on your mic?
I took it off. I want to sound more crisp.
You're being a rebel, huh?
I can put it right back. See, now I'm back to dull. Now I sound crisp.
Still looks like a dildo.
Right. Joining us in the studio is my buddy Jason. He's the first person I've ever met in Arizona. There you go. There he is, right there. Jason wants to embark in voiceover work. So Jason's here.
And you adopted him?
I adopted him.
He adopted you?
Well, I have an amazing voice.
Yeah. Apparently he's got an amazing voice. That's what he has.
He does have an amazing.
Do a little something. Do a little something for us, Jason.
Hey, how you doing, huh? I'm from Minnesota, but I'm actually from New York.
Say something sexy in a microphone.
I like cock.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Perfect. That was nice.
My bad, sorry.
Yeah, a lot to do on today's program. The world's coming to an end, you know? And I yield to Chris to explain to me the whole Michael Cohen situation. Because, that's stupid.
The rat.
He's a rat. He's a fucking rat. Spider, right? Listen to Michael Cohen's testimony for fucking 5 hours today. And they're over there in Washington. And it was riveting stuff.
Why did you listen for 5 hours and you could just get the highlights on CNN later on?
Well, I got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? There was nothing much to do, so I was at work, and I wanted to listen to Michael Cohen. I wanted to see.
You mean you had nothing else to do at work?
You know what I was working, but I was listening also. You have the radio on. You can hear the radio. You want to hear the testimony. And from what I gather, all those people on the what committee? All those different senators and
the Senate.
Was it the Senate?
I have no idea.
Who's ringing my doorbell?
I'll check it out. Hold on.
Can you just tell that person to go away, whoever that is?
I'll be back.
Somebody's ringing my doorbell right now. Yeah, all these. Now, hold on. I'm gonna wait for Jason to answer that door. Make sure he doesn't get shot. So if he does get shot, I can make it like a somehow sort of exit from the premises. Yeah. So I was watching the Michael Cohen crap, and what? Why is she here? What is food? Yes. My mother's here delivering food.
Nice. That's a wonderful woman.
Is she still here? Or she leave? What did she deliver?
What she got, brush hole?
Is that what? Give me that. What is that? What is she catering? What is this?
Man, I missed out on this.
Look at this. There's a whole. I think my mom got drunk and went shopping.
Nice.
Look at this.
Costco wraps.
These are Costco wraps?
I'll eat that. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Yeah. And she brought Gatorade. She still treats me like I'm 17.
Doesn't she realize that you're a Powerade man?
No, I switched to Gatorade Zeros. Let's get to something
really?
more important. Gatorade Zeros are the new hot drink at the supermarket. Yay or nay on that one, Chris will tell you. Gatorade figured out that their fucking regular Gatorades, no one's buying them anymore. And they went with Gatorade Zeros. And they started producing Gatorade Zeros.
I don't know about that because I lived that G2 life, as all the celebrities once said.
If you do too much Gatorade, the G2 life, you gain weight. Those things pack on pounds, but the Gatorade Zeros, which taste a little bit watered down from the regular Gatorade, are 0 calorie. And they don't.
But they got those cancer sweeteners in there.
I don't care.
So.
They tell me it's 0. I believe them. They tell me it's 0. I believe them.
You look skinnier.
I am.
But it's cancer.
By the way, I want to let me point out something. I go to the gym every night, and there's a reason why I go to the gym at a certain hour of the night. There's this girl that goes to my gym, and I just she looks exactly like a younger version of Jason's wife.
My wife's kind of hot.
Yeah, Jason's wife's very pretty. But I would imagine if I was over Jason's house for getting a little pounded up time, Jason would probably, and I brought that girl over, you would get mistaken. I swear to God, they look exactly the same.
I had a strip.
So why haven't you made a move?
I think I'm going to.
He has on my wife before, actually.
Yes.
That's horrible.
It was very inappropriate. Actually, it was twice.
I was like, hey, Jen, how about it? What do you think?
Don't reveal names online.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna make this? When are you gonna make this move, Karen?
Maybe later tonight.
Are you going to the gym tonight?
Yeah.
With my wife?
No. I'm just gonna go and I go to work out. I did a little thing.
What does she use mostly? What's the machine she uses mostly?
Lubrication.
It's this one. The one that's why I love her so much. She's always on the jacking machine.
I think my kids are watching.
I don't know. She does a lot of squats. Girls just do squats these days. That's the only part they work on is the butt area.
Let's go over your move. What's your move? What are you gonna do?
I go lay on the floor with my peg straight up in the air. No, I just say, hello. I don't know what to say, actually, to be honest with you. Like, if what do you do? The gentlemanly thing? You just go, hey,
Oh my God, this is a nightmare. This is what you don't even know what to do.
I say hello. I don't know. What am I gonna do? What do you want me to do? I'm trying to give you.
Have you ever?
Have
you ever made contact with her, like eye contact?
Seriously, have you met him?
Well, her and I. Did I tell you the story about how I picked up the Middle Eastern lady off the floor because she fucking took a spill in the treadmill? Lady was wearing there was a lady at the gym like a couple weeks ago wearing like a full burqa on a treadmill, which is the most dangerous thing ever. Like literally, this is all that was exposed, and she took.
She was top heavy.
Yeah, I think the bottom of her thing got caught in the treadmill, track spinning, and she just took a fucking face plant on the treadmill, went shooting backwards. And I had ran over there and I picked her up off the ground. And that girl was there. She helped me pick her up off the ground.
Did she help you?
Did she help you? I picked the lady up off the ground, but she gave her we were asking her if she was all right. But anyway, I didn't want to go into it. That fucking.
Did you get the lady's name? The lady with the thing. Did you get her name?
No, no, she didn't speak any English. The Middle Eastern lady.
Have you seen the Middle Eastern lady since?
Once.
And did she acknowledge you?
No. I think she was freaked out that I grabbed her and picked her up. Maybe I was against her fucking beliefs.
You're like kryptonite, man.
My daughter just texted. She said you should actually ask her out and just say hi.
Yeah, just say hi. That's what I was gonna say. See, every time Chris gives me those questions about, wow, so what are you gonna say to her? I'm trying to think. Hold on. I'm trying
you're gonna just botch this.
I'm trying to think of the response that you want me to say, and I have trouble answering the question. What I would say is, hello, how are you? Or something like that. Something simple. Or make a joke about something that is around the area that she's in. Or,
then what?
And then see where the fuck it goes.
It's
improv, baby. Now we're winging and binging. Oh, now he's gone. There you go. Now you're back.
How long into the conversation are you gonna ask her out? How long before?
I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes. It's like you gotta play out the situation. I don't know how the situation is gonna go.
My question here is like, what's your conversation starter? How are you gonna break the ice?
Hey,
Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen, politics. Are you a Republican or Democrat? Go.
What if she's a fucking staunch Republican? Then what?
You know what? They still need some banging. I don't know. And then I start being like, hey, that Trump, what a fucking great guy, huh? Building that wall, keeping those goddamn Mexicans out of here.
This is already awful.
What do you want me to say? You want me to play the role?
Well, what I was thinking when you told me that story was, say hi, whatever, and then say, hey, I hadn't seen that lady since we helped her that day.
Was she paralyzed?
Have you seen her here? Is she okay? Because I never saw her again.
That's very good. That would be something of an intelligent person would say, but I'm sorry. I forget about yesterday.
And then she gives her response or whatever, and then you go, I'm Kieran, by the way, and then she'll give you her name, and then you get into the next thing.
I like it. Very good, Chris. Good for you.
See, I'm just trying to help you, Kieran. I'm not criticizing you.
When was the last date you went on?
When the last date?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. Probably over the summer.
Chris?
Oh, no, it actually went well.
Really?
Yeah, the last date I went on.
I think it's even been longer than that.
It might have been. No, it was over the summer, I think.
You went on that one date that you told me about where the girl just said, this isn't going to work or something like that?
No.
It was a Tinder date.
That was the girl who looked like her forehead was built out of a cinder block.
Right, and this was after she ordered this elaborate meal, right?
She you ever see the Addams Family in a Munster?
Yeah.
She had that fucking thing going on.
Nice.
I don't think I could have. Her head was like a shelf.
You can do a lot with that.
It's like an end table.
No 2 dates? No.
It was like an end table. Yeah. All right. Go back. All right. Well, let's get back to the Michael Cohen thing. Because that's, I guess, everybody. Does anybody want to hear about that?
No. Not at all. Unless Chris does.
Well, he testified today.
Chris did?
Michael Cohen.
I sure did.
It's Trump's personal lawyer. He had a little testimony about the old president. And apparently the president's a fucking scumbag. That's pretty much what he said.
But that's all things we all know already. Like, you're not bringing anything to the table.
Right.
Give me something I could use. Yeah,
right.
We know he's a scumbag.
Right.
Now what?
Well, it's to see if we can prove anything that Michael Cohen said.
Can't prove shit.
I know.
His word against someone else's. What proof does he have?
Well, he had some things today to say that were possible campaign finance, fucking bad things.
Let's hear it.
I have some clips from CBS that Christopher found, and I'll play some of those. This is
Who's Christopher?
You motherfucker. Cohen actually accused our President Orange, I like to call him Agent Orange, of racism, blatant racism. Here's that clip.
Never in a million years did I imagine, when I accepted a job in 2007 to work for Donald Trump, that he would one day run for the presidency, to launch a campaign on a platform of hate and intolerance, and actively win. I regret the day I said yes to Mr. Trump. I regret all the help and support I gave him along the way. I am ashamed of my own failings and publicly accepted responsibility for them by pleading guilty in the Southern District of New York. I am ashamed of my weakness and my misplaced loyalty, of the things I did for Mr. Trump in an effort to protect and promote him. I am ashamed that I chose to take part in concealing Mr. Trump's illicit acts rather than listening to my own conscience. I am ashamed because I know what Mr. Trump is. He is a racist. He is a con man.
Make America.
And he is a cheat.
Well, there you go. Fucking big news right there, Chris.
Yeah, those are big words from somebody who actually committed the crimes.
Yeah, but the thing is that, well, the whole story is that Trump's the actual criminal, and
Of course,
the proof
but you
is
can't
these guys.
prove it. Where is the fucking proof, man?
Well, they're trying to find it. I don't know what.
Yeah, they're not going to find anything, man. The guy's Teflon.
He is Teflon Don. Fucking Gotti wasn't Teflon Don, but this Don.
Not like this. This is a whole other level.
He's like Super Don.
I bet Trump's watching that and going, "Hey, that's President Trump to you."
Well, that was the thing. I was listening to it for 5 hours, and I'm going, you know what? Yeah, all this, he's saying all this crazy stuff that Trump did and had him do, but I don't think it doesn't matter. I feel like it just doesn't matter.
Aren't people bored with this, though?
It doesn't. No, because they want him out so bad.
They want him out. Yeah. They're hoping some sort of like nuclear bomb of information comes out of somebody.
Yeah, people are clinging on to this like this is going to be the final thing. This is the thing that's going to do it.
I mean,
It's not.
Cohen in his speech, and maybe it's in one of these clips coming up, literally said that like Trump like would use like the N-word and just be racist totally against black people in private conversations with them. Yeah. Here's
you use the N-word all the time.
I do not.
Criticize him for it.
Sure. He really doesn't.
Who, me?
Not on the radio.
Is that, you think it's me that's calling into the radio show yelling the N-word constantly?
You're the one setting it up.
Here's Cohen on Trump's hush money payments.
He asked me to pay off an adult film star with whom he had an affair.
Yeah, giant cannons.
And to lie about it to his wife.
She has giant cannons.
Karen McDougal.
Who?
That was the other one he slept with.
Which one? That Stormy Daniels got giant.
Oh, well, yeah, she's
the type of chick you would like. She's like one of those 80s porn stars. Very top heavy, small ass.
Huge bush.
I did. Bush. And lying to the first lady is one of my biggest regrets because she is a kind, good person, and I respect her greatly, and she did not deserve that. And I'm giving the committee today a copy of the $130,000 wire transfer from me to Miss Clifford's attorney during the closing days of the presidential campaign that was demanded by Miss Clifford to maintain her silence about her affair with Mr. Trump. And this is Exhibit 4 to my testimony. Campaign. And I did that too, without bothering to consider whether that was improper, much less whether it was the right thing to do or how would it impact me, my family, or the public. And I'm
blah, 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 blah.
Man, $130,000 just to shut a porn star up. That's low.
You want to hear the Roger Stone and WikiLeaks fucking shit? No, let's fuck that one. The one that was really interesting is that Cohen at one point said something about Trump, like fucking threatening his high school and college for, threatening him, saying, "Don't release any of my grades or SAT scores." Isn't that weird? Yeah. All right. Here's that clip, I believe, here.
During the campaign, Mr. Trump said that he did not consider Vietnam veteran and prisoner of war Senator John McCain to be a hero because he likes people who weren't captured. At the same time, Mr. Trump tasked me to hand
I didn't even see that. Sorry, whoever's calling in, sorry.
Handle the negative press surrounding his medical deferment from the Vietnam draft. Mr. Trump claimed it was because of a bone spur, but when I asked for medical records, he gave me none and said that there was no surgery. He told me not to answer the specific questions by reporters.
It's worthless. All this stuff is worthless.
Well, it's he had some things in there that were, I mean, it was 5 hours of testimony. His opening remarks were like 45 fucking minutes long. There's a lot of shit in there, but they're not all. I mean, they're not all bombshells. There's some good ones in there, but you
can't attack the guy's character because it's already been attacked. Everybody knows he's a piece of garbage. Like it doesn't. But
he is the president of the United States.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Everybody knows all this shit already. Everybody knows the comments on McCain. Everybody knows about the Stormy Daniels thing. So what?
Yeah, they all knew that.
He just met with Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un. Get close to the microphone. I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently everything went extremely well.
Well, I guess. Well, I don't know. You listen to.
He's keeping that guy at bay. Let's be honest. He's doing a good job with it.
What, the Kim Jong-un stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rodman.
I mean, that guy is like, he's a huge fan of Trump's. Like he's.
Of course he is.
Excited when they meet. They're,
he's like a cartoon character.
Working. It's fucking working.
I feel like that. I feel like North Korea isn't even real. It's just some sort of like cartoon villain place. It's not even real. Yeah. Well, if you listen to the whole Cohen crap today, the testimony in front of Congress, it will just if I listened to it in its entirety, and it just makes you fucking tear your head out. Because if you're conservative, you're just hammering the guy, and if you're a Democrat on the fucking committee, you are praising the guy for fucking speaking whatever his mind or whatever.
You're looking for an impeachable piece of evidence.
Yeah, but no one even mentioned the word impeachment today, other than people on the conservative side, the Republican side. And half these half these dickheads on the they're all senators and they're former lawyers and all that. Half the questioning these motherfuckers came up with, they're like softballs, or they're not even good questions at all. Like, not even a good question a lawyer should be able to ask. You would think, like, if you're in Washington, you would do a little prep work, just a little bit more than we do for this radio show.
Here's the thing. They're not looking. They're really. They know they can't get him impeached. They know they can't.
No, they're scared of him.
That's hard. So what they're trying to do is what they can do is try to make a fool out of him, and that's what they're doing, and they're doing it well with trotting these people in there and doing these sessions, which, by the way, costs us money.
Right. Yeah. So it's like, it's fucking 8 hours, 7 hours, over the fucking hours of testimony it was. And it's probably nothing going to come of it. And we're just going to fucking go in these circles. And that's it. That's fucking it, man. Nothing ever gets done. Today's testimony and fucking hearing is just a prime example of why everybody's just so fucking aggravated with everything that goes on down there. But it was interesting to have somebody down there speak about how and call out the president for being a racist and doing illegal actions and sending hush money. I know, but it doesn't happen too often. You don't hear that every fucking day in front of when somebody's testifying to Congress. At least I don't. I don't really pay attention. Last time I paid attention to a hearing, it was like the steroid thing with Mark McGuire.
No, people are bored with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing is just completely boring. They want to know when does his term end, actually?
I don't know. What is that? 2 years. By the way, I think presidential terms should be 6. Why are they 4?
No, really?
Yeah, because they govern for like 2 years and then they run for president again. Why don't we make it?
You really want a Trump term the last 6 years?
No, I don't. But don't you? It's kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Because they literally spend 2 years running again during that 4 years.
4 years is a good barometer of them being, of them proving they can do the job.
Well, it also took him a year to do anything. So he sits there for a year, does nothing.
Kind of like Office Space.
Yeah. Love that.
Goes in the side door, fucking chills out for about an hour. and they give him
just enough not to get fired.
And they give him 4 years. He does about a half a year solid work.
Golf. I like to golf. I respect that.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't think anything's gonna come of it. And I'm very disappointed in the questioning from these so-called senators and fucking crack-nosed committee members. And They all just yelled at each other most of the time. Like Cohen they weren't even asking questions of Cohen. They were just like badgering each other on the fucking questioning each one because they are allowed it. They are all allotted 5 minutes. And they, you know, somebody would ask questions for 5 minutes, and the next guy would be like, "That was a fucking shitty question, dick." You know.
What would you ask?
Probably just questions about Stormy Daniels, like, did you get the banger too? You know, something like that.
Great question, though.
You know, why does your voice sound like fucking Goofy from a cartoon? Sound like Dopey or something. He's got like a dog, like a Disney dog character face. Yeah. I would make make fun of his appearance. You know, I was thinking, it's pretty interesting. He's there sitting, giving testimony for about 6 hours. Do you think he ever takes a shit at some point?
100%.
How fucking crazy is that? Like, you're testifying in front of Congress.
He'll get his own private bathroom.
That's got to be a shit you're never going to forget. You know what I mean? You're literally calling the fucking leader of the free world a racist, a bigot, and a criminal.
Do you chronicle your shit?
Well, I'm just saying, if Michael Cohen took a shit in that building today, it's one shit he's never going to fucking forget.
Is there a shit that stands out to you in your lifetime?
Yes, actually, there is one.
Let's not go there.
Let's hear it, man.
No, it was a long time. It was a long time ago. It was constipation.
What happened?
Yeah, I was constipated. I was literally on the bowl for about fucking 55 minutes. Probably more than that.
Never in
And
public.
I literally got the idea of going into the kitchen and getting a spoon because it was like.
I mean, have you ever heard of an enema?
It was like I was like trying to shit a Buick or something. It was just stuck in there. It's like granite was coming out of my. You know what I'm saying?
Did it eventually come out?
Yeah, at some point, and the relief was unreal.
Was it painful?
Yes. If I was contemplating going into the goddamn kitchen and finding like an old spoon that I could just throw out.
Leroy Jenkins is asking, what about the time you shit your pants in Long Island?
Oh yeah, that's one I want to forget, but yes, now I do. Thanks, Leroy. I remember that one. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, everybody's got a shit pants story, you know. But I would imagine Michael Cohen had to take a nice fucking.
I mean, I have a shit pants story when I was a kid. Oh,
there you go. Yours happened early.
Never in public.
You ever shit your pants there, Jason?
Yes. Well, no, it was a shat. It was not a shit.
Yeah. See.
I've had to emergency shit, but I didn't.
But
shit
not in public.
Emergency shit, but never shit your pants.
No.
My old man, we were golfing on the eighth tee, and he shit his pants, went into the woods, used leaves to wipe his ass, and then finished the fucking round.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And it just stunk the entire time.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Was that in Arizona or was that in Minnesota?
That was in Maryland.
Maryland.
Isn't there a clubhouse you can just go to clean yourself up?
Apparently there.
Not in Maryland.
No, and it was not fun golfing.
My lord.
No.
And the fucking humidity, you just continued?
Oh, yeah. He acted like nothing happened.
What kind of leaves did he wipe his ass with?
They were those little 4 clover leaves, like a maple leaf.
Maple leaf.
Yeah.
One time I ate at one of those really shitty restaurants at the South Street Seaport.
Yeah.
In Maryland?
And on the way.
Oh, yeah.
No, in Manhattan.
Yeah.
And on the way home, I'm on the train, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and then I like basically went in between 2 cars and took care of it.
At least nobody saw you.
You know,
I could not make it home. Could not make it home.
Pick 2 fucking two SUVs.
You've never had an accident ever?
No, I have. I had one. I had to fucking throw out. I had literally had to drive home in like my boxers. Oh no, I had to drive home in wet shorts because they threw them in a pool afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking disgusting.
There's a lot of stories out there, but you know,
you know what? It humbles you. If you're a man out there and you haven't shot your pants, it's coming, fucker. It's totally coming. It humbles a man to shit his pants And I think the man upstairs, if there is a man upstairs, he humbles each every one of us at some point of our life with the shit.
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
It's going to make you lose control of your bowels at some point in your life when you don't least expect it. What?
You guys have never had a fart that actually ended up being something worse? Chris?
I don't know. I've been pretty good at controlling my my fart movements over
I
the years.
might have let a little out once or twice.
Where you have to go in
lifetime.
the bathroom and wipe it, you know, because you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, of course.
A little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
came
But
out, yeah.
it wasn't a full-on shit my pants thing.
Do you ever have the newest thing as you get older?
What if Michael Cohen would have had a shot today? That would have been fucking brutal.
No, the newest thing as you get older, you take a shit, you know, walk around for an hour, you're like, God damn, I didn't wipe the top of my ass. Because it like spreads all over now.
You get that, yeah. It's almost
I
like
got a whole technique, man.
No, but it's like,
Let me tell you,
how did I miss that?
you get a hose. You get a hose.
I got all kinds of things going on. You know, sometime real soon, I'm gonna invest in one of those toilets that just spray you down.
A bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
how does it go from up there to down there? I don't
What do you mean?
understand. It like,
What, the shit?
yeah.
Once
Depends how loose the stool is. You know what I mean? The more witness, the crazier it gets.
No, but once I hit 45, it was like
Loose the stool.
it went everywhere, like on my cheeks, up above, on my back. I'm like,
that sounds like a bad situation. What'd you eat?
no, it's just normal now. How old are you?
Oh, really? You gotta get yourself together, man. What's going
I'm
on?
48 years old.
He's 48 years old.
You might have to invest in those adult Depends.
Do you know you're 1 year younger than Paul Rudd? And that guy looks like he's still. He looks like he's 24.
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
That Paul Rudd.
Do you think he shits all over himself?
You know who Paul Rudd is? Ant-Man?
Jesus.
The guy from
Yeah,
Clueless?
I'm saying, what are you bringing up Paul Rudd?
I
That's
just
such
saw
a
him at the
weird-
Oscars this past week, and I was like, God damn, the guy's 40. It was like a big trending thing on Twitter because he came out on stage and presented something, and the guy's 49 years old. He still looks like he's like
22.
just got off the set of Clueless.
He went to the same school as my daughter did, actually. Not that that means anything, but
I poured him a Guinness once.
did he really?
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
He seems like
I fucked it up. Fucked it up, and he said, you don't know how to pour a Guinness. And I was like, you're right, Paul Rudd. I don't.
Oh, so
I believe at that time the only thing he did do was Clueless. That was like 1996.
So he already had attitude at that point.
Well, yeah, he should have been because I was like fucking 17 years old. I had no idea how to pour a Guinness. I don't know. I just you pour it like you're fucking, making a protein shake. That's pretty much how I
Paul
fucking
Rudd. You
poured
know
it.
who I am?
No, he had no fucking idea who I was. So I don't know what. Whatever. Who gives a shit? Trump gonna get impeached? No. Is he gonna win a second term? Yes. And we're gonna hate it for another fucking 8 years. The only thing we can guarantee ourselves, Americans out there, is possibly a Saturday, Sunday off, or one of those days off, and an occasional cold beverage every once in a while. That's the only guarantees you have in life. Because don't fucking hinge your bets on something happening in Washington. Because if you listen to that fucking testimony today, hearing those motherfuckers cackle back and forth at each other like the talk on
It's
CBS.
just a dog and pony show. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, nothing's ever gonna get done. No matter who's in the office.
This is
No matter
votes
who's
for them.
president. What?
This is votes for them. They're doing this so that they get votes.
Right.
When it's time for their reelection.
Right.
So that's all it is.
They're all trying to save each other's, save their own ass
Right.
so they can stay inside the club.
And the
have
reason
a
why
good
they
life.
do softball questions is because they don't want him coming after them.
Right.
Exactly.
They're all a bunch of phonies. They're all a bunch of grandstanding phonies. It's fucking brutal. Brutal.
They should let that. What's the 27-year-old girl go after him?
Oh, you know what? The New York Post has a picture of her every day, and there's always an article about her every day. She's becoming.
She's an influencer. She's an influencer.
She's becoming. She's becoming hotter and hotter to me.
Is she a Trump aide?
No, she's
no, she's a congresswoman that was voted in the Queens Bronx district.
She is hot.
What's her name?
I saw her on Daily.
Alexandra Ocasio something.
Ocasio-Castillo or something. Yeah.
Right.
She wears those glasses.
Yeah.
Like a teacher. Like
She's a socialist.
She looks like she might have good blowy technique. What do you think?
I don't think so. Dude.
Throwing it out there. Do you think she doesn't do the blowies anymore because she's a high-powered politician? She got fucking Amazon to get out of New York.
Her approach. She's like very, you know, she was bragging the other day about how much she pays her staff. It's like.
Oh, you still there, Chris? He just fell off the map.
That's a good segue into the other topic.
Segue into ending the show.
No, well, that's no. There he is.
Oh, there you are. You're back. Right. What were you saying? You got cut off there.
I said she was bragging the other day about how much she pays her staff. She pays her staff like more than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, who the fuck gives a shit? Just go do your fucking job. We don't want to hear about what your staff makes.
She has some. I forget what like a lot of her fucking ideas are, but they are pretty like.
Well, she's 27. What kind of ideas does she have?
She's a socialist, man. That's all her ideas. They're all socialist ideals.
I think it should be.
She chased Amazon out of Queens. Like, you know, Amazon wanted to build their big headquarters in Queens, and she like, you know, did everything in her power to make it uncomfortable for them. And they just said, all right, we'll just go somewhere else. We don't care.
You know, like it should be like a general rule.
Costing 25,000 jobs. They were bringing 25,000 jobs into New York.
Yeah,
that's true. It is.
There's corporations everywhere. Who cares if there's another fucking corporation coming in?
Well, she wanted to make a fucking heyday for herself.
Yeah, she just wanted to make a fucking statement,
and she won.
And guess who gets fucked?
But she gets hammered in the paper every day ever since that happened. In the New York paper, she gets hammered every day.
As
she's 27. She doesn't care.
Yeah. I think she's going to become an unpopular figure. Not only is she already in New York, but she will nationally. But she is kind of hot. I kind of would bang her.
Well, then
she seems like she would be an animal in the old fucking satchel. You know, hashtag Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying?
It might be an Aaron Matthews or Aaron, the reporter chick that did the little thing in the hotel room.
Aaron Andrews. Yeah.
It might be one of those kind of things.
By the way, that was staged with Aaron Andrews.
Was it?
You
really?
think?
Wasn't it through a keyhole?
Come on. Yeah, it was for the peephole. It was the reverse peephole thing. That was staged.
I got on the high authority that was staged.
What is some sort of Michael Cohen testimony?
No, as a way to get more,
I believe Michael Cohen said that same shit today in front of the fucking committee down there. It's like, I got it on the high authority that this guy's a prick bastard.
I still don't think she's hot.
I do. Back in the peephole days, that Aaron Andrews was fucking gangster.
Just like
it was a little weird. If you did see the Aaron Andrews fucking videotape from back in the day, she is like center frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a perfect shot.
Right.
And she's never naked. It's just bikini shots.
Really. No. She is naked. She plays with her ass.
I thought she was in a bra.
She's looking at her like a woman would do. Here, I'll do it on the camera here. Like, look at her sideways, and she's like looking at her butt, like tilting her hips up like all the girls do on Instagram to show the fucking curvature of their ass.
Yeah, but come on. How fucking coincidental is it that this little peephole gets all of that?
Well, I'm trying to think of the layout of your standard.
Plus, it was a huge suite.
Hotel room.
It was like this huge.
Was it?
Oh, it was like a mausoleum.
I thought it was like.
Yeah, why would she pick that exact spot?
Right.
I thought it was like a Red Roof Inn.
Oh no, no.
She was still doing like fucking college sidelight reporting back in the day.
She still looks like a dude though. I can't.
I would bang that big bird bitch.
Her and Giselle Bushtu.
Oh, Giselle Bushton?
No, she looks like a dude.
Tom Brady's wife?
Another dude.
You think? No, she does. Who do you like?
Lately, she looks better. But.
You know who looks like fucking batshit crazy? The other sideline is Holly Saunders. She looks like she's like 31 years old. She's like already doing the fucking plastic surgery shit.
Which chick is that? Black chick?
No, she's like a brunette. She does like the U.S. Open for Fox. She's like the Fox sideline football reporter.
No idea who she is.
That's why I don't know her.
But she is kind of famous. She was on the Golf Channel for a long time. She was like, she got a little press because she married one of the dudes that she was on the show with, some sort of morning drive radio show on the Golf Channel. She married like one of them guys.
No.
And then, and now she's
did you say morning drive golf channel?
People know you don't know who she is, but people do know who she is.
I'm with you. I have no idea.
She does the college football.
Who watches college football? Oh, okay.
A lot of people do. It's like the second most popular sport in the country,
next to soccer.
No, soccer's way down.
And porn.
Porn is the most popular thing per second.
Actually, soccer's not way down.
What, in the United States?
Yeah,
it's on the uptick. It's probably better than fucking hockey.
It does beat hockey a bunch, but golf is way down.
Do not bash hockey. I'm a hockey player.
I love hockey.
I'm from Minnesota. I have broken ribs. I've got an escape blade in the back of my leg, and then I still poop myself.
Speaking of fucking hot chicks and masturbation, I don't think we ever had masturbation there, but that old Robert Kraft, he is a go-getter. Mr. Robert Kraft of the New England Patriots, owner, superstar fucking owner of the 6-time world champion New England Patriots, led by Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. I believe
he hasn't said anything about it yet, has he?
No, but he got a little rub and tug in the old. What is the name? What was the name of that fucking spa down there in Jupiter, Florida? The Orchid of the Asia Day Spa. Orchids of the Asia Day Spa, Jupiter, Florida. Yeah, he is a go-getter. Apparently, there are 2 explicit videotapes of Robert, getting the old rub and tug, dude. 2 different women. Actually, no, it was 3. It was one woman on January 20th of this year who gave him a, let's see, Kraft allegedly spent 11 minutes with the masseuse who greeted him with a hug, fondled him on the massage table, and then put her head down by his crotch on the morning of January 20th, the day his Patriots beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship. But this is in Florida. He flew to the game after this. Like, he got the blowy in the Orchid of Asia Day Spa and just made a beeline to the private jet, flew to KC, sat in the box, team won the game, going to the Super Bowl. And, he literally blew a load and got in the plane. That's a billionaire life right there. That's a billionaire's life. And then apparently on January 19th, he had like 2 bros. Oh, I just dropped my phone, so there goes all the instant feedback for today. During the January 19th incident, the woman entered the room at 4:49 p.m. and began massaging Kraft, who was face down until he turned over at 5:12 p.m. They have it to the minute when he started getting blown.
Do they have it on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That's why they have it by the minute by minute. So at on January 19th of this year, 2018, at 5:12 p.m., everybody, mark this down as a moment in history. Robert Kraft was getting a blowy at the Orchid of Asia Day Spa in Jupiter, Florida. Yeah,
see, I feel like
with human trafficking as well.
By the way,
will eventually come out.
By the way, the lights went back on at 5:14 p.m. Wasn't very long. Wasn't very long. Oh my god.
So what do you think? Do you think he knew how like shitty this place was? Like, you think he knew how it? Look, there's plenty of these places everywhere.
Oh,
Are you gonna play that music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kieran, how are you doing?
A big old fat person.
And he's got a droopy cock.
That's $1 billion belly. $1 billion belly.
Hello, Mr. Kraft.
How are you? Hi, Ohio's gozaimasu.
It's time for a kickoff. That's pretty amazing. That girl's got some technique.
Is like, you would think he would, have some.
He's got a hot girlfriend.
High price escort everywhere he goes.
Yeah, but I guess he loves the getting back to the roots of it. I don't know.
His girlfriend is hot though.
Go ahead.
No, his girlfriend is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. Maybe he likes the danger. Maybe he needs a little excitement in his life.
I'm just shocked he can still get it up at 77.
John D. Noodle checking. I think Kieran's planning a trip to Florida. Well, the only thing that got me worried about the whole fucking Kraft thing, and this is my fucking obsession with Tiger Woods, is that it took place in Jupiter, Florida, where Tiger Woods lived, and then Adam Schefter from ESPN reported on ESPN that oh, there's somebody else on the list who's much more prominent. And I'm thinking, automatically, I'm thinking it's Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, yeah.
You know? And I hope that...
But they said that was false. That wasn't true.
Apparently, Adam Schefter's really blowing it. No pun intended. Adam Schefter's really blowing it between the minutes of 5:12 p.m. and 5:14 p.m.
Well, he shouldn't be reporting news, like reporting on, you know what I mean? Like, hand that off to someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Right.
He's a sports guy.
Well, he's not even a good sports guy.
He doesn't leave his house, Adam Schefter. You ever see that Real Sports fucking expose? He literally goes to like the fucking laundry room and reports from in front of a fucking bookshelf. He didn't leave his house.
Ron Jaworski told me.
Yeah. Yeah, he just sent me a text. Apparently, fucking Robert Kraft is getting blowies in Jupiter, Florida. Wonder, you know, it'd be something.
This music is awesome, though.
It'd be a real story if he was like trading like blowjobs for draft picks or some shit.
It does set the mood. This song.
Oh, welcome,
Chris. You look attractive from Phoenix. If you know what I'm saying.
You should put on a waterfall sound too.
I got 3 hours of this music. If you want to speed it up a little bit.
Are we seriously
Can you add the music with a waterfall sound?
Here's a Mr. Kraft, welcome to Orchard of the Day Spa.
You're too good at that.
Whoa.
Kieran. Are we really here for 3 hours?
Huh?
I'm kind of busy. I got shit to do.
You gotta take a shit?
3 hours?
No, it's an hour and a half.
Shit, I gotta just shit myself.
You just shit yourself? Go take a shit in the bathroom. Bring a microphone with you.
All right. Oh, hold on.
Are you really going to shit?
No.
Oh. Yeah. So I don't think anything's gonna. It was 2 misdemeanors. Who gives a fuck?
Everybody's linking him to the actual trafficking, and I'm like,
right?
No, he has
nothing.
nothing.
Dude, he just went to get a rub and tug. He has no idea these women were prisoners.
He might be. Well, are they actually? Do they know that for sure? Is that as an actual fact?
It is a fact.
Yeah,
yes.
It's sex trafficking.
Well, then,
yes.
Then he might have a problem.
He might have a problem, but the reality is, look, all he did was take part in a sexual act.
It has nothing to do with him and the trafficking thing, no.
Yeah, he's not importing these girls from China. You know what I mean? Himself. That's not happening. That he's not guilty of that.
I love how this article recaps the fucking games that the fucking Patriots played during the times that Robert Kraft was getting blowies at the Orchard of Asia Day Spa.
How many times altogether?
Well, I got 2 here. They only have 2. Kraft is among 25 men charged in the case, and the only one among them who is accused of making multiple visits. Well, there's something.
Wow.
There's a fucking... Well, he might get a little suspension from the NFL, no?
He will, yeah. He'll get a conduct suspension.
And then maybe...
didn't Jim Irsay get, because he was doing, meth and all sorts of shit.
Who was doing meth?
Jim Irsay.
Who the fuck is that?
The owner of the
He's
Colts.
doing Colts.
He was doing meth?
He was doing crazy shit.
Was he doing mess with that guy from KTLA?
That's what the lead-in was.
Was he doing mess with the guy?
You got to put his picture up.
Chris. What was
Chris
it?
Russo.
Chris. No, that's the guy from WFAN.
Yeah.
Welcome to the meth clinic, Mikey.
How are you today?
How are you today? Yeah. What was the name of the guy? KTLA guy's
I
name?
thought it was Russo.
No, it was actually Burse. Chris Burse died of accidental drug OD. Coroner says. Do you hear that story, dude? The fucking...
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Did you hear how he actually died?
Oh.
Dude, he had a gay rendezvous in a hotel. S&M, the whole fucking 9 yards.
A mask.
He had a mask like he was there. Get the gimp.
And he threw up in the mask.
Oh, that what now? There is no me and you.
And then
you lost all your LA privileges.
Then the mouth-to-mouth.
Yeah. Let's see. The article I grabbed doesn't have the whole fucking thing. Does this other one do? Here, I'm going to read this one. You read the other one. Let's see if I have it here. I have it.
He's a father of a 9-year-old.
Father of a 9-year-old?
Married man.
He's a married man, but he's gay.
Apparently.
Yeah, because
now we know he's gay.
Now we know he's of a gay.
Extremely gay,
Yeah.
apparently.
Here it is.
There he is.
Here he is. KTL anchor Chris Bird died from an overdose of crystal meth while engaging in vigorous sexual activity with a man he met on Grindr. Oh,
Hey,
boy.
That site, obviously, that site works.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
he inserted the meth in his ass, is what I heard.
Fuck yeah. So he's on Grindr, and he met this dude. According to the LA County medical examiner, Burst died from methamphetamine toxicity after being found unresponsive in a Glendale motel on December 28th. The manner of death was listed as accidental. That really blows. That really blows. Accidental death in your fucking... Oh, what a bad way to go. You just made a fucking mistake when you got a fucking hard on.
Did you mention the mouth-to-mouth with a mask and the throw up in the mouth?
No, I did not. According to the death investigation, officials say Burst worked his shift at KTLA and then left early for the day, complaining he felt ill.
I'm sick.
Instead of going home, he set up a meeting with a man at a motel in Glendale for an afternoon of hardcore sex. The two allegedly met on Grindr and hooked up multiple times in the past. When the companion arrived, Burst allegedly answered the door fully nude,
Nice.
playing this song. Yeah. Fuck yeah. He then set up the room with the DJ-style lighting, S&M toys, lubrication jelly, and a massage bench. The two men allegedly engaged in various forms of sexual activities. No shit.
I guess he was really sick.
At some point during the meeting, the 43-year-old Burst allegedly inserted a rock of crystal meth into his
anus.
body.
It was his anus.
He was having a good time, man. No, he was having a good time.
Yeah, he was lighting it up. Let's see, what else?
We lit, Kieran. We lit.
He then allegedly gave his companion a syringe full of GHB and a bottle of Gatorade. What the fuck's the bottle of Gatorade?
Zero. Gatorade Zero.
It was Gatorade Zero.
Yeah. He's trying to lose weight.
Right. The two men became intimate again, and Burst allegedly used another rock of meth before engaging in more sexual activity. Holy shit.
How much sex can you have?
Apparently these guys can go all night in that fucking meth rock. Good for them. I might fucking take up taking meth.
Man, I'm envious of gay people, man.
I see a lot of meth addicts out here in Arizona, and when they just walk into a mini mart, it's like the biggest fucking trip of their lives. They walk in there and they're reading labels of shit like this, like millimeters away from their face. It's all right, let me get back to this. The report states Burst has also used poppers.
Poppers. Yeah, everybody uses that.
Poppers.
Was it amyl
nitrates.
Amyl nitrate inhaled to that produces euphoric effect.
It's like sniffing gas, basically.
Burst allegedly told his companion he was feeling fine until the man noticed him making a strange noise. He flipped him over and realized Burst has vomited inside of his S&M mask. Oh, boy.
Perfect time for mouth-to-mouth.
Then the man called 911 and began to perform CPR on Burst until the emergency responders arrived. He was transported to a nearby hospital, pronounced dead in the emergency room. Fuck yeah. When you gone, you be gone.
That's
you
the way to
stay
go.
Gone. Or you be gone.
I mean, at least he died happy.
Whose motorbike is
that
it?
way.
It's Zed's, baby. Zed's dead. Zed's dead.
That's funny.
Fuck yeah. Well, there you go, Chris. There's your KTLA wrap-up news. Checking traffic and weather.
And in sports...
Imagine throwing it to sports after that.
The funny thing is, like, how well reported this one is.
Oh.
Like, there's so many great details about it. So, like,
yeah,
in the last part of his life, he was part of the biggest news report of the day.
Fuck yeah, he was. That was a better story than the Cohen shit and the KTLA.
by far.
And, Yeah, but here
bring his picture back up.
You know what's funny?
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah,
too.
here he is. Here, it's just that's him right there. You know, he's got the TV here and all that. What's funny is that the Channel 4 affiliate, the NBC affiliate, the article about what actually happened at the incident is completely vanilla. It's, you know,
come on, they're gonna have respect for that guy.
It mentions the fact that he had a crack rock up his ass. I wore this watch on my ass 2 years. I wore this rock off my ass 45 minutes, and now I give it to you. Yeah, it was very vanilla. But if you go to like the other, obviously, news outlets, they have the full detailed shit.
Oh, they're very detailed.
Yeah. I believe the affiliate there in KTLA has like a. I can play this. Here's the story
His
of
wife's interview.
Here's a story how Chris Burst was on the air. Oh wait, no. Hold on, let me get rid of that fucking Fire Island music. Here he is.
It goes over, you know, when you're in this parking lot doing live shots.
Here's a montage of Chris Burst on the air performing his morning show, KTLA.
It's sturdier.
Yeah. Chris Burrows and his KTLA team ruled the weekend mornings, delivering the news you needed and often the comments you weren't expecting.
You know, Dana,
what?
People are saying in your outfit there you look very appealing.
The 43-year-old Burrows was a California boy. Son of a Central Valley farmer, he attended Chapman University. And he spent his early
what?
He was a weekend
career at
Who
a
watches
dozen
morning news on the weekend?
smaller TV stations up and down the West Coast. But after a short stint in New York, Chris made his way here to KTLA in 2010 and rapidly made his presence known as a quick-witted master of live television.
Yeah, quick-witted
master.
$5. I know. I'm sorry.
$5. No, I'm so confident. $20. They were able to launch a rocket. $20, we will not be able to get Skype to work.
Chris, though, was equally adept reporting from the streets.
I don't know what the hell
Most
that was.
recently in the Woolsey fire, and he was one of the first on the scene of the borderline shooting.
I'm sorry, I'm Chris from Channel 5.
I'm Chris. How you doing?
Hi, Chris. I understand you know some people who were in the club.
Yeah, it was college night, so there's a lot of friends and peers in there.
Chris, though, was probably best known for his quirky Burroughs Bites segments.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing Southern California to culinary diamonds in the rough. And in this particular episode, he was joined by his wife, Mai. The two had been married for more than 15 years and have one daughter, Isabella.
Oh, boy.
Now, details.
She's got it. Oh, wait.
Details of Chris's death still unconfirmed tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We do know
Unconfirmed,
sudden
no.
and unexpected.
Oh, we got fucking heavy detail. Confirmation.
Shoddy reporting job. If it's unconfirmed.
You guys got to do a little better job there, fucking KTLA.
How do you write his obituary?
Very carefully.
Meth up my ass.
Chris was an interesting fella.
Was he still married?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's horrible.
Well, you had to. I mean, he's 43-year-old. You had to think his wife knew. No?
No.
His wife had to know.
My wife doesn't know.
Well, you're up to that fucking stuff? You doing a little fucking...
Hey, why wouldn't you, huh? A little bit of this.
Dancing with the devil under the pale moonlight?
Yes. No.
Hey, Kieran, a hole's a hole as long as there's a little heat in there. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
You should try it.
A hole is a hole, Kieran. When was your last date again?
Make me a drink, one in the stink. No? That's my new little... When's my next... What? That was a hold on. Why is my thing not working?
He's putting me on mute.
Why is this not on?
There you go.
Wait, let me see.
You got shit.
Absolutely. Bowie. Oh, R. Kelly, 10 counts of sexual assault. Did we talk about that, fucking Chris? When was the last time we did a show? I don't even remember that.
Chris is eating something.
We didn't talk about our Kelly last time.
Yeah, he's fucked, huh? He had trouble paying his. He had like $1 million bond, but you have to pay 10% of it, which is $100,000. He had trouble paying.
He got a girl to bail him out.
You got a broad to bail him out like a teen?
Yeah. I forget no, not a teen. She's a little older now, but I'm guessing he, broke her in when she was a teen.
Why are people still hanging out with him?
Why he's a celebrity.
Come on, dude.
No.
The guy's a fucking child rapist.
Doesn't matter. He's a celebrity. They stick by him.
R. Kelly, that documentary should have hammered it home. Like, hey, it's, maybe we don't want to hang out with this fucking guy. He sang about it in Egypt. He literally did a fucking, you sure he played a fucking tune?
He's won a Grammy, man.
Gives a shit. You probably have a Grammy.
He sang with Celine Dion.
Oh, really?
He sang with Lady Gaga, by the way.
He had a duet. Yeah, he had a duet with Lady Gaga.
Yeah, a duet with Gaga.
Gaga?
Yeah. By the way, he posted bond eventually because the brother paid for it, and then he went straight to McDonald's. Got any comments on that?
Listen, that's kind of gangster that he had a woman pay for his bail. You know he's got enough money.
Yeah. But he's got 10 counts of fucking... There was like one girl that was like overage, the rest are underage. He's probably fucked, right?
See, that's a publicity stunt in itself, the fact that he had a woman pay for his bail.
Right.
He probably gave her the money or whatever, but, he did that on purpose. He had a woman bail him out so that he looks better.
How much is he worth, actually? Probably like $20,000.
Well, now, I mean, he's getting torn apart.
But he still has all his money. Nothing. They didn't touch his money.
I think he's having crazy money trouble.
How?
That's what they keep on reporting. I don't know. I don't know the guy's fucking spiel.
Google says.
I would imagine if you're like your relaxation activities are grabbing a 14-year-old and fucking peeing on her, you're not really great with your finances. You know what I mean?
$1 million is what they say. Around $1 million.
He's got about $1 million.
Wait a minute. What does molesting children have to do with the finances?
I'm just saying, your mindset's a little fucking twisted. Your priorities are all screwed.
He actually sang, "I Believe I Can Fly"?
Apparently.
Jesus. I actually like that song.
No, he's got a fucking ton of hits.
Yeah, he still collects royalties on that music.
I like
He's worth a lot of money.
I like the boop, boop, beep, beep one,
Yeah, to each their own.
The Ignition song.
No idea.
Out and fresh out the kitchen. Got the roll in the body. Got all the fucking teens wishing. Something like that.
That makes sense.
Speaking of fucking kid touchers, or alleged kid touchers, HBO is going to be premiering that fucking Leaving Neverland documentary that
Jesus Christ.
About Michael Jackson.
It's getting worse by the day.
Which apparently is supposed to fucking knock it out of the ballpark that Jacko was fondling kids.
Wacko? That Jacko?
Wacko Jacko was fondling the old kids. Now, everybody's heard the story about how Bill O'Reilly paid like fucking $32 million to some woman because apparently he allegedly sexually harassed her at fucking Fox News. Well, Michael Jackson did the same thing to the parents of a child.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, I don't know how much he paid out. It was like $20-something million back in like early
Corey
90s.
Feldman in the doc?
I don't know, but it's put up. I think Corey Feldman actually had some comments about the documentary.
No, he defended Michael nonstop. But the two guys that that did the documentary, they're the ones that are. I don't think they were paid out, though.
I have the trailer right here. Let's listen to some audio.
Everybody wanted to meet Michael or be with Michael. And then he likes you.
I was 7 years old. Michael asked, "Do you and the family want to come to Neverland?"
We drive in and forget about all your problems. You were in Neverland.
I mean, the guy fucking practically built a Disneyland, dude. At his house.
That was for him.
It's a fantasy.
The days.
Were you a Michael Jackson fan, Chris?
Fan?
Fan.
Yeah, I mean, who's not a Michael Jackson?
To the point where you could just like disregard the fact that he's
no, of course not.
God,
but,
no.
Fucking got a chimp and Macaulay Culkin hanging out with him.
No, the chimp's cool though. I want a chimp.
Bubbles?
I'd love to have a chimp. But he apparently abused the chimp.
He had a wishing tree.
No, he abused the chimp.
Did he?
Yes.
He fondled the balls of the chimp?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of it.
No, I'm not kidding.
What'd that chimp ever do to him?
childhood adventure experiences. Playing tag, watching movies, eating junk food, anything you could ever want as a child.
It's like hanging out with a friend that's more your age.
Just kid things. They were just doing kid things. He just came across as a loving, caring, kind soul. It was easy to believe that he was just that.
Out of a storybook, right? Out of a fairy tale.
Hello, Wade. Today is your birthday, so congratulations. I love you. Goodbye.
God, he really didn't even hide it, you know?
Not really.
That Martin Bashir documentary from back in the day, he literally said it to him in a sit-down interview. He's like, yeah, I like sharing my bed with kids. You know? That's what Michael Jackson said.
Yeah, but every parent thinks that's natural.
Why? For Michael Jackson?
Well, yeah, it's Michael.
Michael Jackson is on...
Would you let your kids sleep with Michael Jackson?
No.
Back in the day?
No!
I don't think I would either.
Who's doing that?
But it's money.
It's money. He paid them all off.
But it's your kid. Michael Jackson and that guy from Abducted in Plain Sight. Fucking same school of fucking child predators.
Is that the network or Netflix?
You ever see that on Netflix?
Netflix, yeah.
That fucking story is
it's
so
horrible.
bizarre. So fucking bizarre.
I was dumb enough to reach over and relieve him in an act of masturbation. Can you give me some relief?
It was horrible.
Horrible. Go ahead, talk about it. You're on the radio.
No, the fucking mom let this dude,
Yeah.
the neighbor, sleep with her
daughter. Yeah, because the therapist
100,000 times.
Yeah,
it's a good thing, you know. They're bonding.
Right.
She's 10.
Michael Jackson would just ask the parents, "Hey, can you bring your kid to Neverland? It looks like Disney World. We got cotton candy and fucking bubbles, you know, and you guys can go off and have a nice little dinner. I'll take the kid to the back room. We'll do a little moonwalking.
Bada bang.
Do a little moonwalking. I'll sing a little Billie Jean. He's not my lover. Some shit.
You know? His defense in that Bashir doc.
No, then he'll beat it, basically.
What was his defense in him?
His defense was like, I don't do anything
I'm a little late
inappropriate.
on that.
I like them to sleep around me.
Yeah, that's what he kept saying.
But come on, when you say it in the Michael Jackson voice, how creepy did that sound? I could probably. Can you find? I could probably find that. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Martin. What is it? The Martin Bashir.
Oh, it's gonna freak me out. Don't do it.
I don't even know how to spell Bashir. Bashir. Martin Martic. I spelled. Yeah. I can't fucking find it. Anyway, that documentary comes out on HBO on Sunday of this week, and I can't wait to fucking see it.
There's no thoughts of this is wrong or anything like that.
I told me
you watched it.
if they ever found out what we were doing, he and I would go to jail for the rest of our lives.
Secrets will eat you up. You feel so alone.
I want to be able to speak the truth as loud as I had to speak the lie for so long.
This better be good, man. Be honest with you, I'm watching the trailer. I'm not that excited. Not that excited. Just looks it. You know, you're really gonna have to outdo yourself with this fucking documentary to get anywhere better than that fucking Abducted in Plain Sight fucking documentary on Netflix.
You think if he was alive, this would be out there? This would be coming out?
Oh, I think so. Especially, yeah. I think he would be the first.
You don't think he just keep paying these people off until so they just shut up?
Well, he even during the Martin Bashir documentary days, they were saying he was running out of fucking cash, or he at least had some sort of money trouble. Not from the allegations, from his wicked spending habits.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
Well, you own the Beatles catalog. You probably never run out of money.
If they complain like they're going poor, we're talking about, you know, hundreds of millions down to tens of millions. That's what that means. It doesn't mean like they're destitute and can't do anything.
Right.
You know, you every time someone says that they have tons of money and they continue to make money because of royalties. So anything.
Yeah, no, he owned the Beatles.
If he ran out of money, he's gonna keep getting it from royalties.
He owns the Beatles category.
They bought it back from him.
Oh, it did? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's coming out. HBO.
McCartney threatened to break his legs. So
you got HBO. Fucking watch that. That's must see TV.
It's gonna be cheesy though.
It's HBO doesn't fuck around.
No, HBO did that. The 3 kids that that killed the 3. Pearl Jam was involved.
Pearl Jam?
Yeah, the
there was a murder involving Pearl Jam.
No, it was. I can't remember what it's called now. The 3 boys that killed the 3. Damien Eccles.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who's that?
Do you know him, Chris?
Maybe.
No, I don't.
Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Okay. That's my contribution to that.
Have fucking
and goodbye.
Chris, do you know anything about any kind words about Brody Stevens?
Oh yeah,
comedian who passed away, hung himself in Los Angeles last week.
Yeah, he was a good dude. He, like you could tell he definitely was struggling with shit all the time. But he's bipolar, so like he'd have those up days. You know what I mean? And a lot of times that's when you were around him, because on down days he wouldn't come around. You know what I mean? So you'd always see him up for the most part. And, he was great. I mean, he, made everyone around him feel better. He was always on, you know what I mean? And I think guys who suffer from bipolar, guys and girls who suffer from bipolar, when they have to be up all the time just to, like, leave the house.
Right.
They get exhausted, man. And on those down days, shit creeps in. And, everybody talks about, they should reach out and check in. And nothing you could do is gonna, unless you're around the guy, 24/7, there's always gonna be moments where he's having suicidal thoughts, especially when they suffer from that kind of illness. And, he's just fucking, it sucks because he's just a funny fucking guy. He was really funny. Everybody loved him. Everybody loved his energy. Everybody loved what he did on stage. He did a show for me. We were filming the show for NBC called What's Your Fucking Deal?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this crowd work show. And so Brody, was kind of, I mean, we weren't paying a lot. Certainly, he could have said no easily, but he loved the idea so much that, he flew in from LA to film the show, and it was incredible. I mean, that's the kind of guy he was, He wasn't looking for, he wasn't going to really help him exposure wise, or he wasn't really going to, benefit so much, but he just loved the idea and he was supporting it.
Yeah, he seemed like he seemed like a very high energy type guy. And if you watched him, like I used to follow him on Instagram for a period of time, and you would never think, like you think he's so outgoing. He seems so outgoing and energetic. You never think like this would happen, but you never know.
Yeah. Speaking of HBO, if anyone has HBO Go, see his digital series, Brody's My Friend. It's incredible.
Who is this guy?
Brody Stevens. He was a comic who just recently hung himself.
I heard about that.
48 years old. Yeah.
48 years old, yep.
By the way, my buddy there, Chris, my co-host, he just recently got some mail from the Easy Pass people. Apparently, Chris owes how much? Do you want to say? Should I say it or you?
I don't owe it. They already charged me.
They already charged you, so you were out.
They already took that money.
That's how. Like, if 4 cents is missing from my bank account, I know about it, and I get an alert.
You know what it is? There was a time where I would use the tolls a lot. Right. So, I guess when it started happening, I didn't think too much of it, and then lately I've been going, "This is crazy." I keep replenishing this account.
Yeah.
It keeps because I took it off auto pay because I felt like I was paying too much.
Yeah. So it was Easy Pass, right? It was Easy Pass?
Yeah, it was Easy Pass. So then as soon as I started realizing, like, they're asking me, I'm out of money. They're telling me my account is out of money. And I have to keep replenishing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I barely used any toll. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So I just started going into my, statements. And I started realizing that there was fucking, I don't even know. Like, there's 2 years worth of tolls being charged to me from my ex-girlfriend.
Holy
nice.
shit.
It's insane. It's insane. It's so crazy because I haven't, like, you know, we've been broken up for like over five years now.
No shit.
Her car was last registered to my account, my Easy Pass account.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't actually have a physical pass.
So she's a fucking, that's stealing.
So what's happening is every time she goes through a toll, you know, I don't know if you know, in New York, they went to all these tollless, you know, these tollless things now. You don't stop and pay. You don't stop at all. You just go right through.
Right, yeah.
And they either scan your pass or they scan your license plate. And if they scan your license plate, they just charge you.
God damn it.
So I was like, it's insane. I was like losing my mind today because I didn't even know whose plate it was. And I'm like yelling at the people on the phone. I'm like, I don't even have this car. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm losing my mind.
So
and then,
she has to know.
And finally said, I go, what kind of car is this car? And then like, they looked it up. Yeah, of course she knows.
She totally knew, yeah.
I mean, she hasn't received one bill in 2 years. So of course she knows.
She's just, you know, going through Easy Pass day after day after day. Knowing
it feels like almost on purpose.
No, yeah.
She certainly doesn't need to go through that toll.
But knowing in the back of her mind that one day it's gonna just stop working.
Right.
And but Chris is gonna get stuck with the bill. And then that's when she has to be sorta on, like, I wouldn't even say she has to be on alert because you guys have distanced yourselves from each other, you know, over the years. So she's like,
what's crazy is like literally 2 months ago, she emailed me about I owed her money from some trip we took like 4 years ago, and I'm like, I'm not paying you that. Like, what are you talking about?
Karma's a bitch. What a fucking, my lord. How are you not more mad?
I'm furious. I mean,
you look it at all. This will be the only thing I would be talking about on
the
the show.
amount of work I'm gonna have to do to get reimbursed.
Right.
It's
gonna be a
days
nightmare.
on days of work. I mean,
and if you sue her, it's gonna cost
only
you.
go back. They told me they could only go back 3 months and reimburse me.
Bullshit.
For 3 months.
Bullshit.
And I said,
get a lawyer.
They said, oh, I go, and then they go, anything else you'll have to, you know, basically fight for.
Right.
And I just like, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare. But we're talking about thousands.
Fight for that. It's proof. The tickets she drove through.
Right.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that work. They want you to do that work.
So what is, like on Easy Pass, according to the company, what do they have on file? Like what is the car? Does it have her current car on the fucking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
her
it's
license plate.
So the only thing is your fucking card, your account information is what.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been paying for it for 2+ years.
Oh my god.
Ask him for his card information.
Oh yeah, I know. Can you lend that fucker over? Be a lot of dip charges on there.
Oh my god, so fucking pissed off. Why let this happen?
I don't know. You gotta pay attention.
This is the thing, by the way. This is the dangers of auto pay. All right. That's why I'm gonna stop the auto pay thing across the board. Nothing is getting auto paid anymore.
You can stop
everything from now on.
Leroy Jenkins second, and she's going through the troll, backing up, then going through the troll again.
100%. Because there was on some days it was like 3 and 4 and 5, up to 5 times.
Dude, stop the credit card. Change the number.
Well, he didn't know.
It's not the credit card. It's not. I didn't know.
Oh.
I had no idea. I had no idea what was happening until today.
Yeah, Easy Pass just lets it mount up, and then they automatically recharge, and they send it the notification to your email, so it just gets buried in the email.
So about 3 or 4 months ago, I go, this isn't right. You know, like I'm getting charged too many times.
Right.
Yeah,
I said, you know what? I'm gonna take the auto pay off, and I'm gonna monitor this. And so I started monitoring it, and I'm like, you know, I know I used the 4 tolls 4 times last week, but that doesn't add up to the amount that's in the account. So I kept like diving in, and then I'm like noticing, what's this other license plate register?
Right.
Says she devil.
What a nightmare.
Oh, man.
I bet you her license plate reads,
She-Devil.
He pays.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's right. I do pay.
Fucking hey, you do. God damn, that would drive me. That would drive me crazy. Do you know, like, what?
We're talking about.
Do you know anywhere? Do you know where she lives? Like, can you pin? There's got to be some way to track this.
Go to her house. Have a little
and do what? I'm not
conversation.
gonna listen. The last thing I want to do is rehash.
Yeah.
Thing. I'd rather go through like Easy Pass and go through her because it'll just open up nightmares. I mean, it was just a horrible ending. And
was she good looking though?
What's that?
Was she good looking?
Yeah, sure, but like you know, that time has passed.
You got your money's worth.
No. Annoyance outweighs hotness tenfold.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Especially
this is
now,
beyond
like,
annoyance.
the fact that this is happening. It's so it's infuriating. It's annoying. It's fucking a wake up call that I should just start paying attention to everything, tenfold. Because now I got to look at everything and see if she's using anything else.
Did you at least date her for as long as you were being charged? 2.5 years.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a few years too long.
Well, there she is, driving right by through the Easy Pass. Look, there she goes again. And there she goes. And here she comes. There she goes again. There she is. That's Easy Passing it up. Hold on. Here's this. That's the sound of Chris's credit card just getting charges.
That's exactly what that is.
That's hilarious. Fucking A, man.
And then when they were like, "Oh, there's violations on this registration. You're gonna,
parking tickets.
They're coming. They're basically saying they're telling me they're coming for you. They've been chasing you." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Yeah. His license is now suspended.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it is. I actually think it is.
Holy!
I gotta check with the DMV tomorrow. They said to me, "You should check all your, motor vehicle records."
Oh, this is a nightmare. You're gonna have to go to fucking. Oh God.
Oh, hell no.
I'm gonna have to go there in person.
Oh
and
yes, your multiple appearances.
Just fight with someone who hates being there.
You're gonna have to get a lawyer. A lawyer. This is the only way you're gonna get anything done with a lawyer.
If I'm gonna hire a lawyer, it's not worth it because
don't they have cameras on the
cost all the fees?
Yeah, but they
have no cameras.
It's New York. It's not like she's the only car going. I mean, it's nuts. The amount of it. Just thinking about it might make my neck break out and fucking like.
New York doesn't give any money back.
They don't give a
everything
shit.
they get.
They don't care about your fucking problem, and they don't want to dig in to find it.
No.
They don't care.
No, I mean, clearly the person on the phone today was like, "Hey, I can only go 3 months."
Yeah,
I'm like, that's strange because I can go back till fucking 2012 when I first registered the Easy Pass.
meaning I don't want to even go back to 3 months.
100%.
You're paying me
not
today.
working on the phone that long.
You owe us this. You pay today.
And then she goes, you're gonna have to wait about 3 or 4 weeks just to get a response on these last 3 months.
Oh,
bada bing, bada boom. Huh?
Yeah.
How you doing? That's how it
The
works.
gift that keeps on giving. This relationship keeps coming back to haunt me.
you know what? She's gonna get hers.
Yeah,
Karma.
sure. She'll really get
Karma.
hers. Hey, by the way, like this is a lesson, Terry. Stay single. Date around. Have fun. Don't get into serious relationships.
Maybe I'm doing it right.
You're not doing it right because you're not even getting laid. I mean, it's pathetic.
That's true. He's not.
Bang a sock
No
here or
one
there.
says you have to marry anyone, Kieran. Just go out and have some fun.
Or pay somebody.
Right. Or pull a Robert Kraft.
I'll give you some money.
Chris Moneybags. I like that. Does it technically make her a prostitute? Yeah. Does the Easy Pass thing technically make her a prostitute if she had?
Not if you're not getting sexual exchanges in the process. I mean, if I was getting sexual favors for it,
Right.
sure.
But you were getting screwed for 2.5 years in the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't getting anything.
Different type of screwed.
Not even a hand job? Nothing?
A little Robert Kraft style. I tell you what, that Robert Kraft, good for him. 77 years old, fucking even going out there finding it.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
You know, He's a billionaire.
Good for him.
You know, he's the 79th richest person in the world.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, this is really gonna hurt him." I'm like, the guy is worth billions of dollars.
2 misdemeanors.
And he owns a football team that just won the Super Bowl for like the 10th time.
Yeah, 6
Believe
times.
me.
6 times.
It won't affect him at all. He'll be fine.
He's fine. It's a blip on the fuck. He might get a warrant, a bench warrant for himself.
A little fine.
Yeah, he'll have to pay a fine.
But who gives a fuck? He has to go back home to Jupiter, Florida. He loves it there. Obviously,
he has to pay a fine. He has to pay a fine of what? What could be the worst?
No, they were talking
possible
about
amount?
draft picks and shit, and it's like, no, he's gonna get fined.
Draft picks.
That's what they said.
That would be awesome if they lose draft picks.
Hey, you gotta surrender your first and second round picks in this year's draft.
Right.
Because, hey, you got a little too crazy with these prostitutes.
Maybe this is fucking karma for Spygate.
Oh Jesus, really?
It probably is.
Yeah.
You and
know?
your karma, man.
Karma.
Karma's on your mind.
Yeah, you did Spygate. You spied on the fucking Jets. Fucking 5 years, 6
Everybody
years down the
spies on
line.
the Jets. The Jets are horrible.
Well,
Come on.
they're spying at the wrong shit. They're spying at the Jets. All right.
I love the Jets, man.
Me too. I fucking love them too. They're just fucking miserable.
You love West Virginia football. Come on.
I love the Jets and the Giants.
Chris, I'm a Vikings fan, and the Jets are not good.
Zero comment. You paid
good luck with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, you paid $100 million for a fucking
and we beat your ass last year.
JC Penny catalog guy.
Who cares that you beat us? We were one of the worst teams in the league. So what?
What's your quarterback's name? Josh Rosen or Sam Darnold?
Your goddamn stadium looks like a giant greenhouse.
Either way, we're not suckers that paid him that much money.
Yes, we paid up the ass for Kirk Cousins. And it turns out he's gay, just like that reporter from KTLA.
Yeah.
They're going to find him with a rock in his ass?
4 years down the line.
Pretty much.
Down the line, he's going to be at the Motel 6 with a crack rock in his ass. All right. Thank you, everybody, for checking out the LunaticRadio.com show. Thank you to Chris Italia for his fabulous story to end the program. Not too bad. We were full of information today. Thank you to Jason for sitting in. Man's got him a bar. Oh, by the way, try a little voiceover for us right here.
I'm not sure how to do that right now, but I find you very attractive.
Give me a slogan, Chris, for Jason to say. What is a slogan? What's a popular slogan?
Hey-o.
Hey-o.
That's what he does all the time.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles?
Say that.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles, everyone. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Wow.
He's got a great voice.
Love
Look at
you.
those pipes. Listen to those pipes.
That's right, baby.
I love how he goes into the microphone. It's like he's
It's like I'm having sex with
like
myself.
a dick is about to enter his mouth. He's kind of like
Chris, nice to meet you.
It's like someone pouring silk down your throat.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. Let's do this right now.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Follow us on the Instagrams at Lunatic Radio, on Twitter at Lunatic Radio. Thank you, everybody in the chat room, for checking us out. I'm your Huckleberry. Say that. Say that. Say I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry, baby.
How you feeling? Godlike.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, that's what he should say. Godlike.
That watch costs more than your car.
Yeah, say that.
My what costs more than your car? I don't understand New York
Repeat everything that I'm going to press right
Alec
now. Right?
Baldwin.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
here we go.
Alec Baldwin.
Ready? Ready?
What's your name? Fuck you. That's my name.
Repeat
What's
that.
your name? Fuck you. That's my name.
Fuck you. Go home and play with your kids.
Repeat that.
Hey, fuck you and go home and play with your kids. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to work on the inflection a little bit.
I'm working.
He'll get there. You know, it's a work in progress. All right, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Later.
Dude, how do you not like doing
Where's my curfew? Where's my cursive? I can't even find it anymore.
What do you mean?
Where is it?
Dude, you're good at what you do.
No, I'm not. I can't find the goddamn cursive. I can't stop the damn stream.
Oh, hold on.
I honestly can't even find it.
Chris, are you still with us?
Oh, there it is.
I am.
Here we go. All right, we'll see you later.